Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We bring you AAA baseball from the Pacific Coast League. It's the Oklahoma City Comets and the Albuquerque Isotopes. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Gabriel Hughes. Let's take a closer look. Lefties have gotten to him this season, hitting over 300. One thing that could help, he could come inside and prevent them from getting their arms extended. That can open up a lot of the zone for you. All right, ready to go here. Digging in for the Comets, Eliezer Alfonso. That's a strike. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One out in the top of the first. Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. Not close with that one. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. That's strike two. No fun getting jammed like that. Struck out swinging. That's two quick outs here in the top of the first tonight. Two away here, nobody on. Stepping in, James Tibbs III. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. 10 hits in the last 5 games. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Swings through it for the K. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Welcome back. And towing the slab, Gavin Stone. Should be interesting to see how he handles righty batters in this one. They've hit better than 300 against him this season. Maybe he needs to mix up his pitch sequences, locations, or speeds because they've teed off against him. Gotta do something to get them off balance. Now it's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Second baseman, number 7.
Nope, outside.
Circle change. Middle outside. Circle change. Middle outside.
Pitch
Nope,
missed
that's off the plate.
outside.
Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Circle change. Low inside.
And the righty fires. Line drive to short and caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Kyle McCann stands in now and watches strike one. McCann disagrees with that called strike. Here's the challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they still have both challenges. That ABS review is brought to you by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical. Pay them a visit, and they'll make sure you see what's coming your way. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. Pitcher softened him up with a couple of change-ups. Might be time to go to the heater. This one lifted to center field. Sirota settles under it. And makes the catch. And now, Chris Bryant, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game.
That's a ball.
Two-seam fastball. High outside.
Fouled off. He was late.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2 Swings and misses, goes down on strikes. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. The Comets at the plate here in the second inning. Fly ball, left field. Wimmer under it. And a quick out, number one. Bases empty, one away. Next to hit, Keston Hiura. Out to short. Torres. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And now the right fielder, Matt Gorski. Gorski measures 6'2", 28 years old, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. Swing and a miss. That one missed by a ton. Hitters chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. Next pitch in the dirt, 2-2. Grounds this one up the middle. Lopez. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, T.J. Rumfield. And that drops in for a strike.
Low outside.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Circle change. Low outside.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Circle change. Minutes.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Young. And out at first. Bases empty, one away. And now the center fielder, Drew Avens. Good power, not so great at getting on base.
Ball. Down.
Four-seam fastball. High mill.
And another
Nope.
ball. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Line drive, that's a base knock out into center field. He showed good patience and discipline in working the count, and it paid dividends. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Kyle Karros, batting with one down, takes a strike. On the ground at third. Fair ball! Lead runners around second. Here comes the throw. And he's safe. So it's first and third with one down. Back-to-back base hits. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. And here at the plate, Sterling Thompson. Ball just missed.
Four-seam fastball.
Swings through it. On a cold night like this, every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like that one. And that drops in for a strike. In this spot, he knows he has to execute. Looking for either a strikeout or a double play. Runners at the corner, one away. Bottom half of the second inning. This pitch popped up. Hiura settles under this one. And there's two away. Tough way for this AB to end for the batter. He saw that one coming right down the pipe. His eyes got big, and he lost control of his swing mechanics. That pop-up should have been a laser into the gap. 0-1 now. Gets the outside corner with that one. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Fouls it back with two strikes. Runners on first and third, two away. Fights it off, we'll see another. That misses the zone. And the count is even, 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to the left side. Play at the plate. Not in time. On the board first, it's 1-0. First and second, 2 outs. Coming up to the dish for Albuquerque, Braylon Wimmer. Line drive. And there's a hit. Headed for the plate. Scores with ease. It's an RBI single. And they lead by 2. Back to the top of the order. Digging in for the Isotopes, Nicky Lopez. 2 homers in yesterday's game. Probably feeling pretty. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the next inning, and now Noah Miller. And the slider just misses. That's a terrific backdoor slider. He made the right call not to swing. It's tough to do much with that. Swing and a drive. This one on its way. Brings it in at the wall. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's shown he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. Taylor Young, the batter now, whiffs for strike 1. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. And they get the out. Bases are empty with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Sirota. Doing a fine job at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak. Swings through that high fastball. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, stepping to the plate for Albuquerque, Kyle McCann. And that's outside. And another ball.
Circle change. Low middle.
Hey!
Circle change. Low outside.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. To the right side. Hero steps on the bag. Out. Bases empty, 1 away. And now the DH, Chris Bryant. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 of 5 in that one.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Swings and misses. And the count even, 1-1. He swings and fouls one off.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Low inside.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Nobody on and 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, TJ Rumfield, 0 for 1.
Circle change. Low outside.
Next one's fouled back.
2-seam fastball. High outside.
Two outs and nobody aboard. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Top 4 with the Comets at the dish.
The catcher, Eliezer Alfonso.
Strike 1. So far, he's thrown more than 80% first pitch strikes, which is driving this excellent outing. If he keeps it up, he could work very deep into this one. Swing, high fly ball to center field. Avens, under it. Gets there, got it. Nobody on with one out. Santiago Espinal getting ready to hit. First at bat was a strikeout. Slice to right. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. 2 down now. Next is the designated hitter, James Tibbs III. 2 hits in 5 at-bats yesterday. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Got fooled pretty badly. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he could counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a swing. Oklahoma City held hitless so far in the game. Grounder to first. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back. The Isotopes at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. From what the locals tell me, the Navajo taco at the concession stand here in Albuquerque is not to be missed. Down 0-2, swings through it. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 1 gone leading off the 4th. 1 out and the bases are empty. Kyle Caros digs in now, singled and scored the first time around. Grounded to the left side, and that's just foul. That one down for a hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. Coming up to the dish for Albuquerque, Sterling Thompson collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. Thompson wants another look at the called strike, and here's a challenge. And the strike call will stand. That knocks him down to 1 challenge left. 1 away with a runner at third. And that drops in for a strike. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. So up next, Jose Torres. 0 for 1 hit into a fielder's choice the first time. This is the kind of early chance you can't let slip away. They have to bring him in from scoring position because you don't know the next time you'll get an opportunity like this. That's to third. And that is the inning. We're ready for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Ryan Ward. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Caros has a beat on it. 1 up, 1 down. Now up, Keston Hira. Grounded out to short the first time. Bit behind with that swing, it's strike 1. This lineup's doing the pitcher a favor swinging so early in there at bats. Might want to be a bit more patient, drive up that pitch count. And it stays fair. Makes the turn, heads for second base. And can't get back to first in time. The big turn backfired. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Gorski. 0 for 1 so far. That one missed.
Great ball 1.
That That was a very hittable off-speed pitch. He usually punishes those, but for whatever reason, he was a bit late on that swing. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. Bottom of the fifth here in Albuquerque. Now, Braylon Wimmer. And that drops in for a strike. Wimmer goes 6 feet 3 inches, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2023. 0-2, and the delivery. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And the leadoff hitter set down in the fifth. Head back to the top of the lineup. Digging in for the Isotopes, Nicky Lopez. Outfield pretty shallow here.
Circle change. Low inside.
Nice eye right there.
Circle change. Low middle.
It's a comebacker to the mound. Play is made, 2 out. So digging in, Kyle McCann. Swing and a miss out front that time.
Low inside.
Right through there for a strike. That's a mistake letting that fastball go down the pipe. He's got to recover quickly if he wants to get some. Got it. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Top of the 6th inning. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Noah Miller. Swing and a miss out in front of that. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. 1 down. Bases empty, 1 away. Next up for the Comets, Taylor Young. Late swing, fouled it off. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. And quickly, 2 away. So 2 out, and now at the plate, Mike Sirota. 0 for 1, grounded out to first the last time. That one ripped, but foul. Impressive efficiency on the mound in this game. The 0-1. The other way. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Home half for the 6th. Stepping to the plate for Albuquerque, Chris Bryant. Edge of the zone for a strike.
High inside.
Inside, ball 1.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Round first, hustling for 2. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Chance of a 3-bagger. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. Coming up to the dish for Albuquerque, TJ Rumfield.
Hey!
One out and the base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Circle change. Low outside.
Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Hold the string on the changeup. 2 away here, nobody on. Drew Avens will hit next. 1 for 2. Just
Outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
Circle change. Low inside.
This one is labeled. Way back there. That one is gone. And they add on. It's 3-0. He's putting up great at-bats lately, showing a lot of confidence at the plate. And that home run, just another example. So 2 down. Next up for the Isotopes, Kyle Karros. Pitcher steps on. A new arm into the game, the righty, Ben Casparius. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. Line drive for a base hit. And that extends the inning. He's put together a really excellent game with the bat. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. This one lifted in the air, left field. Ward drifts towards it and makes the catch. Top of the 7th here, Eliezer Alfonso now at the plate.
Eliezer Alfonso.
Ball 1.
And it's 1-1. Because they're behind, you expect them to be a little more patient, which gives the pitcher an opportunity to get ahead early. That's exactly what he did there. One and 2, here's the pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Nobody on with 1 out. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Santiago Espinal. Line, and that's a base knock. He turns and heads for second. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Digging in for the Comets, James Tibbs III. Nice outing working late into this game, and a first pitch strike rate better than 70%. The pitching coach will give him props for that. Swing and a miss, nice changeup. It's been a strong game on the mound for him, and one reason for that is how he's changing speeds and keeping these hitters off balance. Now a chance for Ryan Ward. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Oklahoma City trailing by 3. Here in the top half of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Ball 1 there. What a take with 2 strikes. Swing and a ball pelted. Left field. And it's off the wall. In comes the run from second. And they cut the lead to 2. To second, but way too late. Safe there. 2 down and a runner at second base. Now at the plate, Keston Hero. Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. Hope you had a good stretch at home. Set for the last half of the second. Jose Torres getting ready to hit. The 0-1 offering. And a strike in there. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Into center and a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Down in the count, didn't matter. Put a great swing on it. Nice compact bat tap on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. And it goes just foul. 0-2, here's the pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Way out front for strike 3. To the top of the order we go. Nicky Lopez digs in now. Liner snagged it first. Here's the catcher, Kyle McCann. 0 for 3. Fly out, a ground out, and a strike. Torres leading off first with 2 away. And it's strike 2. And he goes down on strikes. Out number 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Valente Belloso. Not a ton of strikeouts this year, so the defense should be active. Belloso measures 5'10", 26 years old, and he was born in Mexico. Ground ball to third. What a stop to first. And they get the out. Couple of pitches, a quick out. That'll work. Bases empty, 1 away. Noah Miller will hit next. On the ground to the left, and it's through for a hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. So up next, Taylor Young. And swing and miss. Comes up empty, strike 2. Time off as he tries to refocus down 0-2. Oklahoma City with the tying run at the dish. That one is foul. We'll see another. Swing and a base hit. The tying run is aboard. Back-to-back singles. This next at bat looms very long. So digging in, Mike Sirota. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy double play. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And here's the catcher, Eliezer Alfonso. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. On the ground, Caros. Slings to first. Out with room to spare, and that's all set for the bottom of the 8th. Chris Bryant now at the plate. Grounder to third. Espinal. Tosses to first, and that's 1 away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. 1 out, and the bases are empty. And next, the cleanup hitter, T.J. Rumfield. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one is inside. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
1 away and a runner at first. And now the center fielder, Drew Avens. He's already gone yard in this game. With his speed coming out of the left-handed batter's box, it could be tough to turn two unless they get an especially hard ground ball. There's one, but safe at first. It's the fielder's choice. The batter now, Kyle Carroll. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And that's a little bit high. Avens, the runner at first with 2 out. There goes the runner. Cut on and miss. And the second bounce. And he grounds it to the right side. Young. And that ends the inning. We're back, and on mound is the closer, Pearson Ole. No such thing as an easy save, but he's got the right approach and attitude to thrive in these moments. Espinal now at the plate and swings through strike 1. They haven't mustered much offense yet, but they're not that far down. One mistake could put them right in this thing. Lopez. And now a jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, James Tibbs III. Fastball, this one comes right back to the mound. Only 1 out remaining. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Ward. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going... Really frustrating day for the manager. This offense isn't showing a whole lot right now. Two outs, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. And now, Heston Gila. On 0-1, the delivery. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Yanked that changeup back. Just diabolical. Oklahoma City down to their last strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And this game is over. The Isotopes extend the winning streak to 5 in a row. And your final score, 3-1. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.